Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Hey ladies, this is Etho, and guess what? I'm spelunking right now. I never show you guys when I'm spelunking, just because whenever I ask if you want to see it, you usually say no. The majority says no. But today I stumbled across something pretty epic, so I want you to watch this. This is crazy. And I'm out of food here, so I can't mess up. Am I... Oh man, that's crazy. Ugh. This is the coolest dungeon I've ever found. Skeletons down here, spiders up there. That's pretty weird. Just gotta make sure I shut this off. One left. How? Oh, he spawned out there. Wow. That is pretty cool. I found a dual spider dungeon in this world too before, with a zombie one nearby, but I think this is even cooler. Wow. Gold. Okay. So let's check out what we got. My favorite item. And we have some wheat, gunpowder, lots of iron, some more buckets. Oh, that's where the other ladder went. And one chest left. Do you think we're gonna get any cookies? Nope. Another saddle. That's it. Yeah. It's really easy to take down dungeons for me now. Unfortunately. This game needs some new challenges. But that was pretty cool. And if you're wondering where this is, the coordinates are x minus 521 and z 81. And if I ever need to find it again, I have this video. So, that's it guys for the adventuring today. Maybe I'll show you one other thing. So, when I go spelunking, what I like to do is I bring a bunch of bones with me and a few seeds. And generally I don't even bother bringing any food with me. What I do, if I need to recover, just plant some soil, plant some soil, put down some soil. And I'll make myself your mom. And get some fertilizer. Very simple. And you can pretty much get infinite food doing this as long as you have bones. And you get bones cave exploring when you kill the skeletons, so. Oops. That's what I do. And then you just make bread from it. Because otherwise it takes up... I usually forget to bring food with me. What to toss? Just like that. Okay. Let's get back. Well, I'm going to keep exploring here, but next scene you see will be at my base. Okay, so the bad news. I fell down like this hole in the cave, and it was a tight, closed area, and I got pushed against the wall by 2 zombies, and there was no way out, and I died. So I lost about a stack of iron, a stack of mossy cobblestone, I think about 10 diamonds, and a bunch of other stuff. Gold, redstone. But I went back to the same cave and I got even more stuff. I have some redstone again, which is good. That's the main thing I was upset about. I lost 2 stacks of redstone. But anyway, some people were wondering, myself included, where General Spaz came from last episode. And I did a little investigating and I found this little hole here where he came up. Apparently next to it there's also a deep hole that was covered. And there's another one over here even. And the sand was just being held up by this sign here. Very strange. So what I think happened is he somehow walked over this hole, fell down, was saved from fall damage from this water break above, and this water stream carried him to this door thing. It's a diagonal stream so that the hinge doesn't get in the way. And this door seems to have been controlled by a pressure plate down here. It's an inverted door, so it would be closed if something was on the pressure plate, and then he would be freed when this item despawns in 5 minutes. Which is very strange. So I think however this worked, I believe this hole here was for throwing an item down. And then Spaz fell down here. And then he was timed properly for this door to open at the right time when that despawned. And then there seems to be solid water source blocks all the way up, so very clever little device by Spaz. Don't know how he came up with that one. I don't really know what happened at the end of the last episode. I was knocked unconscious and I woke up here, so I don't know who won. So this spot here used to be blank, but now I've added trapdoors here, so I knew I left it blank for a reason. And something else I've noticed, apparently this thing is broken again. And I just fixed it like a few days ago. So now I need to fix that again. Or we do it some other time. I want to do some work on eats today. This place still looks rough over here. The one thing I want to try to do today is get my boat elevator working here again. So I suppose I brought some stuff with me already to get started. There's a few ways you could do this, so I'm going to experiment with these. One way I think is just to put signs here, and need some more signs. I go through so many signs. Okay. And I'm going to put one over here. And that'll flow good. And then this will come down here. So I'm going to set up a little easy loader here to do some testing. I guess I'll just rip this out here. Brought some pressure plates with me. And do that, that. I think to get the boat underneath the ladders, you need to put the ladder at the end of the easy loader. So, stupid water currents. So right over here. Okay, let's make us a boat. And see what happens here. Place it in the center. Oh, well, that didn't work. Okay, so the boat won't rise like this. I think I can put, oops, wood over there, and here, and then I think if I get rid of this, no. Why isn't it rising? Going to put a pressure plate over here. Oh, is the pressure plate doing it? Okay. Very interesting. So to boats, I guess pressure plates count as solid blocks. Okay, so I can probably put that back. And let's try this again. I hope signs don't count as solid blocks, otherwise this isn't going to work. Okay, that time it went under the ladder. And it stops there. So it's one block, the ladder's one block away from the easy loader here. So let's see, why isn't that working? Ouch. I probably have to get rid of this block here. And this one here. It seems like signs do affect the boats as well. Let's do a little test with that. We're going to put one just over here. And if the boat stops there, it means it affects them. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do a different method then. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so to get the boat to rise, it seems I need to use solid water source blocks for this. So I can put a glass casing around the water, or I think what I'm just gonna do is use ladders to hold the water in place. Oops. Accidentally placed one of those glitch ladders. And then I'm going to do that for this side here. Just like that. And I should be able to fill this up, no problem. Whoa. Don't know what happened there. Just like this. A Although placing the water is going to be a bit of a challenge for this corner here. Nope, missed. Oh no, it was that stupid glitch where it destroys the ladder again. Okay, well, this is getting annoying quick. So what I'm going to do is just place blocks all the way up so that I have something to place the water against, and then I'll destroy them. Just like this. Okay, I filled it up to the top. I just have these two last ones to place. And then I have that problem with it not going to these two blocks here, so I can trick it doing this. Force the blocks to update. There, just like that. This is what it looks like. Water's being held in place by the ladders. I could use glass instead or some other block, but kind of like how that looks. Okay, let's try it out, see if it works. Pretty sure it will. Unless I overlook something. Oops. That happens if you try to enter a boat when it's moving quickly. The odd time that will happen. Going up, going up, going up. Good. So that's fixed. I didn't do the fancy quick rise elevator. Just because this is such a little rise. But I'll experiment with that later too. Alright guys, so doing a little bit of an experiment here. I built something I've never built before. This is called a pulse limiter. It's a redstone circuit I saw on the Minecraft wiki page. And what this does, it lets out a short pulse to the door here, or whatever you hook it up to. And I plan on using this for my Eats Road doors for the dispenser, so it only lets out one boat instead of two like it has been. So I'm going to show you the little test I did here. When I hop on the pressure plate, the items fall down, and then when I hop off, they just stay there. So that's the exact trade I was looking for, so I think this should work. I'm going to try add this to my Eats Road now, and hopefully it does what I want it to. Alright, so I got a little bit distracted here. I was going to hook up a pulse limiter to the door, but then I started wondering if I could use trapdoors instead. I was just kind of curious to see if they would work like this, and the way I have it set up here does not work, and I'll show you why. We'll load in a boat. This door here will hold the boat like I want it to, and then when it gets flipped down, the boat goes. But for an actual dispenser, this does not work because in order for you to use this, the pressure plate needs to be adjacent with the trapdoor, and so the pressure plate overrides any redstone wiring you might hook up to it. So when I'm on this, the door is up, and when I'm off it, it's down. So it's the reverse of what I want it to do. And also I would still have problems with boats, two boats going through, I think. This one here does absolutely nothing. The boat will pass by it if it's up and if it's down. So, and I can't put a pressure plate diagonally from it like I want to because your player is on the right side. So, in case you didn't know this, for the Eats Road, all these pressure plates, when you go over them, you only go over the one on the right, and the one on the left doesn't get activated. So yeah, I'm going to try one more thing here. I wanted to experiment with this a little bit more. The other trapdoor idea I wanted to test wasn't as simple as I thought it was going to be, so I just skipped doing that. And I went back to using a door. I went ahead and wired everything already since, redstone wiring doesn't interest a whole lot of people. But this is how this works. When you hop in the boat, the door does this. Just lets out one boat now. But remember, I also need to hook this pressure plate up to this door as well to do the same thing. So this one does a quick pulse as well. And then this one here just is the holding system. So let's take a look at the wiring. Now that I got the hard part done. So, this is the further pressure plate. Comes to here, lights up this torch, and the other closer pressure plate is above here, and it goes to the same torch. So they share the same pulse limiter over here. This unpowers this wire here, which lights up this torch. Goes to the pulse limiter here, goes down, lights up this torch, and the door is right above this block here. Pause the video if you need to get a better look. Okay, so let's go for the first Eats Road test that I've done in a while. Full length of the road is set up right now. I just have a loop at the very end, so we'll come back to here. So let's try this out. 3 boats. Oh, dang it. I bumped the boat. Let's see if it works. That's fine. It's fine. Always use 3 boats when you're testing to make sure. Only 1 boat was let out there. Exactly what we want. And then I cut out the rest of the song. And here is my loop, which I hope works. Yep. And now we're heading back. I might hook up a song to this side too, I don't know. See how I feel. Look how fast those coordinates change. Approaching our newly constructed water elevator here. Works just fine. Holding area hopefully works. Yep. Lets out another boat to replace the one we just took from the other side, assuming we had another dispenser set up at the other end, which we don't. So that other boat's just going to loop back here too. Yeah. So let's go to the other end one more time. I'll show you what my plan is. I plan on making quite a few Eats Roads actually. There goes the other boat. At this end here, gonna hop out. Oops, broke it. So I marked out where my other dispenser thing's gonna go, right over here. And what I plan on doing is kind of having a little dome area here. There'll be a road, I think, to the right, one to the left maybe, and one going that way as well. And in the center there will be a boat elevator to go to the surface. So, 5-direction intersection is the plan. Over here is my spawning system by General Spaz's house, or his, what do you call it? I want to say cavern, but I don't think that's right. Big hole in the ground. General Spaz's big hole in the ground. And yeah. So that's eats at the moment. I will keep working on it. I plan on doing different styles of road, just to give people more ideas. This is the style I like, the 8 or the 6 wide style. You can make it a lot smaller though, of course, and use different materials. There's a lot of freedom with the way you can build a Neats road. Well, sorry guys, I guess it's time to call it the end of this episode. It's getting long. It's been fun. I'll try to keep you up to date with what I do with Eats, and so I've decided to start the secret project now, or very soon anyway, so I'll be putting my world up for download again. This will be the last time you can get an update of it until the secret project is done, is the plan. And so I expect it will take at least 2 weeks to do the project. It's raining. About 2 weeks. It might take longer, I'm not sure. It's kind of a complicated project. I might have to invent a few things to make it work. It's a unique idea, and I'm not sure how well it's going to turn out, but hopefully it'll be cool and work the way I want it to. But yeah, if you want to download my world, check the video description for this episode for a download link. And as I build the secret project, I'll be recording secret episodes, which I'll upload once it's done. And while I'm building it, I plan on continuing my regular episodes. So hopefully, I don't think it'll interfere with that. And I think that's it, guys. So thank you for watching. That rain's very loud, and I'll see you again next time.